This is Dr. Lou Sella, sport and performance psychologist. And in the area of assessing personnel for the triple option offense, it's always been one of the most popular topics of all. And duly noted, because the best pieces of advice I've ever received about the offense, really two of them involve personnel, which number one is don't play fat people. That's the greatest advice that I can give back to you about your chances of maximizing success with the triple option offense. And number two would be to build the offense inside out, which is a Bill Belichick famous statement, but really that translates to almost any offense. But really, if you talk to Paul Johnson and his disciples, the legit disciples, they'll all say the same thing. However, as I said in yesterday's two videos, the guard position now is a little more important than the center position because of the zone dive and the fact that the guard is now the post player and basically sets the wedge on the zone dive. And now zone dive, which is going to be at the high school level pretty much half of your run offense, yeah, you really need to get guard play prioritized above center play. The center would be the third most important position. So I'm going to break this down for you because 99% of the people listening to this are men, and I get it. I might have a doctorate, but I'm a simpleton as well. So if you rank your players, what you want is you want your first two best players to be your guards, then your center, then your quarterback, then your B-back, then your two A-backs, then your two tackles, then your two receivers. I'm going to say that again for you. You want best player to be a guard, second best player to be the other guard, third best player to be your center, fourth best player to be your quarterback, fifth best player to be your B-back, sixth best player to be A-back, seventh A-back, eighth tackle, ninth tackle, 10th receiver, 11th receiver. Now, with the quarterback position at number 4, I say that not in terms of athletic ability, but athletic responsibility. So, the variable in the quarterback position is he better be a fearless, obedient player. He better be able to follow the process because about 5 times a game, he's got to read your way out. So he's got to be able to do that. He's got to have nerves of steel. If he doesn't, he's not. Then he would go to the next ranked position. Quarterback, in terms of responsibility, what you do in the triple option offense is you put the majority of the learning in the hands of the Q. Majority of the learning goes in the hands of the Q, the quarterback. So he's got to be the responsible guy. Okay, he's the guy at the party that has to be the designated driver. That's your guy. And I'm not encouraging kids to do any nonsense. I'm just trying to use a metaphor here. All right. So, 3 most important positions in the offense. One guard, the other guard, the center. Then the quarterback, then the B-back, then the 2 A-backs, then the 2 tackles, then the 2 receivers. The only variable in that is quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a position of a player who can handle the responsibility. Best way to determine it after 4 decades of doing this, fearless obedience. If he's fearless and he can follow a process, that's your guy. So don't just put an athlete out there and try to make them do it. Believe me, there's a lot of genetic predispositions to quarterback. And after 4 decades of doing it, I can tell you that is so true. I like the Gary Coopers. I like the strong silent types. They're usually the best triple option quarterbacks, in my extremely professional opinion. I want you to understand how important the guard positions are and the center position is to your offense. And I'll get the question. I said this in yesterday's video. I'll get the question. I thought this offense means we don't need offensive linemen. No, you don't, but your top three better be. Because if you're getting yards on zone dive, I'm telling you right now, you will thank me over and over and over again. The clients that win big get yards on zone dive. When Air Force wins big, they get yards on zone dive. This applies to 8, 9, or 11-man football as well. The good thing about 8, 9, or 11-man football, 9-man, you don't have to worry about the receivers. 8-man, you don't have to worry about receivers in the play side A-back. So that's your answer. That's how to assess personnel in the triple option offense in 2024. Coaches, you want to win big in 2024? Pick up the phone, call me right now. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com to learn about the academies, the camps, and read all the testimonials that have come from my camps in the academy. tripleoptionfootball.com. We're going to get it done in 2024. We're going to do it together. All starts with a phone call. See you in the next video. Talk soon.